Hello everyone! And today I have some really exciting news for you about the new episode of Skibidi Toilet Multiverse from Dom Studio. And in this video, I want to show you everything that is currently known about its nearest future, as I will analyze all the leaks that I have on my hands and also tell you what can be expected from the next episode. Will the head of the Pencilmen along with all the other Pencilmen join the alien forces of the Master? Which one of the characters may actually get destroyed in the nearest future? And what is actually placed in this drawer next to the C pen? If you want to get all the answers to these questions, then get your tea and snacks and watch this video until the very end, so you will not miss anything interesting. Let's go! So, to begin with, let's start with the first leak that came out in Dom Studio's Discord channel. In this picture, we can see C Pen, who not so long ago committed betrayal and joined the forces of the Master and took over the management of his Titan. And the first thing I want to note here is that this character is still based on the Pencilmen, and given that according to Dom Studio themselves, I can say that the next episode will be special. I believe that we will see a continuation of what happened in the second part of the 39th episode, because it was in this episode exactly where this robot talked about how he needed to speak to his father, whom we will see a little bit later in those leaks. In addition to the C-Pen himself, you may also notice this interesting device, or rather a box, around which yellow pyramids fly while being connected by the energy with a mysterious yellow cube. And to be honest, it's still impossible to say exactly what it might be, but I have a few suggestions, one of which implies that it might have something to do with the clockmen, because we've already seen similar yellow lightnings that Rolex head clock had in another special episode. Well, and my other assumption is that something dangerous may be stored here, perhaps some kind of weapon. And I can say so based on the atomic emblem on this box, which can just hint at this. And all these yellow pyramids are just needed so that this thing does not explode ahead of its time. Well, something like that. And what do you think it could be? And why did Dom Studio decide to show it to us right now? Be sure to share your own opinion with me in the comments below, because I like reading your theories, guys. Well, and now let's move on to the next leak. And as you probably already noticed, there are 4 characters in this picture, the story of which will eventually be shown in the next episode. And this is nothing more than another secret, which I will now tell you in detail about and also explain what awaits us in this episode. And on this leak, Dom Studio left the inscription "Someone has to go." And considering how before that Boom also published a leaked puzzle that said "Someone is dying," I can assume that Dom Studio hints at something very similar to us, and it seems like I know who in this picture we will say goodbye to in the nearest future. So in their last meeting, the cameraman was severely injured by C-Pen while trying to protect the daughter of the commander of the Skibidi toilets. And I think you can already guess that most likely this guy will not survive, which is what the creators gave us a direct hint about. And I think that in the end, when Male 07 finds his daughter, she will be close to her savior and will report that he protected her from the attack of an evil robot, which clearly should eventually play in favor of the future union between the Skibidi toilets and the Alliance. In addition to that, in this episode we will see how C-Pen, while being under the alien influence, will convince the head of the Pencilmen to join the forces of the Master, and we will finally find out for sure how it will end up. But my guess is that Papa Pencilman will reject the offer of this evil robot, which will cause their future conflict, and because of this, C-Pen will try to destroy everything around, and it will happen with the help of the thing that is placed in this box, or simply leave the Pencilmen's base forever together with these flying purple talkers. And that was all for today. Well, and be sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and it was me, ISO Chad. See ya!